Once, the soft crackle of a needle meeting vinyl signaled something magical. Music wasn't just played, it was experienced. Listeners gathered around turntables, album sleeves in hand, savoring every note, every imperfection. Vinyl wasn't just a format. It was ritual, it was connection, it had soul. But then the world changed. First came cassettes, then compact discs, and eventually music became invisible. MP3s shrank it into downloadable files. Streaming made it infinite. Record shops shut their doors. Turntables were boxed up. The golden age of vinyl appeared over. By the end of the 1980s, vinyl found itself outpaced. Compact discs promised perfect sound and endless portability. Music became cleaner, faster, smaller. Record stores, once neighborhood staples and cultural hubs, began to disappear. By the early 2000s, vinyl sales had reached their lowest point. Even CDs would soon see their own decline. Music that may have filled shelves or entire rooms was now able to fit on an MP3 player and later cell phones. For a while, it felt like we had lost more than a medium. We had lost the ceremony, the texture, the art of listening. Music had become impersonal. But then, against all odds, the tables turned. Around the late 2000s, a quiet resurgence began. Vinyl didn't just survive, it came roaring back. One key moment: Record Store Day. Launched in 2008, this annual celebration turned independent record stores into cultural events. Each year it brings exclusive pressings, artist signings, and in-store performances. Bob Dylan, Tom Waits, Pearl Jam, and Jack White, the 2012 Record Store Day ambassador, all lent their voices to promoting Record Store Days. This organized celebration of music focused on vinyl sparked curiosity in a younger generation and reignited the passion of longtime collectors. Pressing plants restarted. Artists began releasing albums on vinyl again, and small record stores found new life, becoming gathering spaces once more. Why would anyone choose vinyl today, in an age where any song is just a tap away? Because vinyl offers something different. For some, it's the ritual, sliding a record from its sleeve, lowering the stylus, sitting back as the music plays through speakers that fill a room with warmth. For collectors, it's the thrill of discovery, rare pressings, first editions, hidden gems. For audiophiles, it's the sound. Analog audio carries weight and texture, a depth that digital formats can blur. Vinyl on a high-fidelity stereo system is an experience. Vinyl doesn't just play music, it brings you in and invites you to participate when you listen. Vinyl isn't limited by time or taste. You'll find Miles Davis, Joni Mitchell, Nirvana, Daft Punk, Kendrick Lamar, and Billie Eilish side by side in the crates. Record labels, old and new, are pressing every genre: jazz, rock, soul, hip-hop, metal, indie, ambient, electronic. For every Bowie or Beatles classic, there's a modern album made with vinyl in mind. Because today's artists know there's nothing quite like holding your music in your hands. This is more than nostalgia. Today, vinyl is a thriving global market. In 2022, for the first time since 1987, vinyl outsold CDs in the United States. 41 million vinyl records sold, compared to just over 33 million CDs. The trend continued in 2023. Streaming may dominate, but physical music has found new relevance. Discogs, a massive online database, lets fans catalog, buy, and sell music in all physical formats. Since its launch in 2000, it's grown to over 18 million vinyl listings. Collectors track values, log their libraries, and discover obscure releases from every corner of the world. New vinyl pressing plants have started to open. Fidelity Record Pressing in Oxnard, California opened its doors in May 2024, marking the first new vinyl pressing plant in California in 40 years. Out of Wax in Minneapolis, Minnesota followed by opening in 2025. These new pressing plants combined with old plants reopening and new artists embracing the format, vinyl's future is secure and evolving. Vinyl is more than just music. It's a time capsule, a work of art, a shared experience. For some, it's about sound. For others, nostalgia. For many, it's the joy of collecting. But above all, it's about slowing down, being present. In a world that never stops spinning, vinyl gives us a reason to pause, to sit, to truly listen. Each revolution on the turntable is a moment reclaimed, a memory, a feeling, a story told through sound. Vinyl lives, and the needle has only just dropped.